Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are now rolling. I'm gonna go ahead and let this brew for a couple minutes. I'm gonna let a couple people join on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight's cooking class is a simple kale salad. So YouTube, school, if this is my school family watching this down the line, I appreciate you all. Please continue to support, share. We are family. Let's continue to vibrate high and share simple recipes with each other so we can heal together. I'm about to add another camera on, so we're gonna have a couple cameras going at the same time, but we're gonna learn, we're gonna vibe out, and hopefully we have a good time tonight. And please be active, ask questions. If you got any questions, you need something answered, you wanna add something in, please always chime in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Instagram, how y'all doing? I just tapped y'all into my class. I'm gonna let some of y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. We got cooking class tonight. We have cooking class tonight. How y'all doing? Where y'all checking in from? Welcome to cooking class. Y'all made it to Cellular Intentional Cooking class with Moorish Chef tonight. How y'all doing? If you on here, I love you. I appreciate you. Miss Bossy, I'm not letting you on my live. I just hopped on. Let me cook. Let me cook. So look, we making a simple kale salad tonight. We making a simple kale salad with some Swiss chard, some kale. You can use whatever type of greens you want, right? But we're gonna make this cellular intentional plant-based kale salad. I'm gonna add some Seamoss to my salad because you know we adding the Seamoss to everything. I'm gonna add some Manuka honey. Y'all know I got hit by a drunk driver, so I gotta add everything I can to reduce the inflammation. I'm gonna shred up a beet, add some shredded beets to my kale salad, just to add some natural nitrates and stuff for my circulation, right? We got some sun-dried tomatoes I'm gonna add these. Helps with the lycopene, right? So everything that we're cooking with tonight, it has a specific reason why we're using it. So this is what we do every Monday. Every Monday we have cooking class with Moorish Chef. So I see we joining in from New York. Hold on, somebody said, hey Chef, I've been sharing your book like crazy. Somebody gonna say, what book? What book? This book. If you just joined in and don't know what book my sister is talking about, this is the book Cellular Health 101. And this recipe that we making tonight, is actually in the book, right? This recipe that we making tonight is actually in the book. So let me go ahead and pin in the comments where to get the book, right? Let me go ahead and pin in the comments where to get the book. How y'all feeling tonight? I hope y'all feeling beautiful. I hope y'all not too much caught up in worldly stuff and y'all ready to learn something simple tonight. The world can have you stressed out. Don't let your kitchen stress you out. Don't let your kitchen stress you out. I'm here to help you. Hey. All right, there we go. So this recipe we making tonight is in the book. This recipe we making tonight is in the book. Let's see, how can I pin it? If you look down in the description, family, you will see it. So tonight we making a simple kale salad, right? And like I said, welcome. If you've never been on my live before, don't know what I teach, who I am, I have a bachelor's degree of nursing. I've been plant-based for 27 years. So now I take time to come into the community, to get on live, to actually show you all how to make some of the things that I teach you all in a book about funding your bank account properly, right? If you don't know how to get money for your body, how many people know how to properly fund their cellular bank accounts? How many people know how to properly fund your cellular bank accounts? And I want to show y'all something tonight. This is why our families are sick. This is why our community is sick, right? Please go get your copy of Cellular Health 101, right? Because what you're going to learn tonight is how to make something simple for your family, but make it soulful. I'm going to show you how to make something simple for your family, but make it soulful, right? How many people understand the concept of properly funding their cellular bank accounts? Oh, this is money. This money right here, this is life. And right now, as I hold this, I'm actually inhaling and exhaling the oxygen, breathing out CO2. You know, there's an actual exchange that happens. Granted, it's when live plants are living. But these plants right now have been grown outside in nature, hopefully, absorb the sun, and they're about to go into my body. I'm not about to cook them, fry them, alter them in many ways. So right now, I'm putting good intention in this. If it was grown in some chemicals, I hope it was cleaned off, or I'm about to clean them off. I'm about to add a little baking soda, a little lemon juice, and wash these off, right? But right now, as I hold these, I'm smiling. This is good energy. This is love. This is vitality. Whenever you're cooking, put love and life into your food, right? Now, this is just some Swiss chard. This is some Swiss chard, and this is some regular kale, whatever they call it, right? So look, not many people understand the concept of eating for their cellular bank account. If you do not understand eating for your cellular bank account, I'll explain it briefly, right, before we get into this. You got 35 trillion cells that make up the human body. You have about 10 to 11 different systems that make up the human body, right? Each one of those systems have organs that make that system go. You got the heart, you got the lungs, you got the pancreas, you got the kidney. These are actually organs that make systems go, right? But these organs are made up of tissues. But when you go to the hospital and say you got a heart problem, or you got a thyroid problem, or you got a pancreatic problem, right? They don't ask you about your cellular health. They give you medication to treat the organ. But what happens if you repair the tissues that make up that organ by properly funding your cellular bank account with the right foods? So if you could properly fund your cellular bank account, get your body the resources that it needs, it's like Amazon. Amazon wouldn't be able to do what it needs to do if it didn't have the resources. Your body cannot do what it needs to do if you don't give it the resources, right? So that's what we're doing tonight. We're just about to make a simple kale salad, but we're going to turn this simple kale salad into a cellular intentional kale salad, right? So if we eating like our body is our bank account, that's the first thing I want you to get the concept of. When you eating for your cellular health, you eat like your body is your bank account, right? So can we put some money in the chat? Can we put some money in the chat? That's the first concept I need you to realize. You eat like your money is your bank account. I'm just about to pull these leaves off. I don't want the stem in my salad, right? So let's talk a little bit. Come on, put some money in the chat. Let's talk. I want y'all to learn tonight while I'm cooking. Yes, we're going to learn a new simple recipe, but I want y'all to learn the concept while we teaching. Because if y'all learn the concept, y'all can take this concept and apply it to your family every day, right? You could take this simple concept and learn how to get money for your family every day. Too many of us got sick family members, but we call ourselves leaders. How you leading your family and your auntie sick? How you leading your family and your son always in and out the hospital, right? It's because their bank account is depleted and you out here trying to get money for your actual bank account, but not money for their cells. So I'm trying to teach families how to get money for the cells so we can actually get rich together, right? So we're making a simple kale salad. We know kale, some people don't believe in kale, right? I believe in kale. I believe in kale over cookies. I should put that on the shirt. I believe in kale over cookies. Do I believe kale leaches a lot of minerals and vitamins out of the soil? Do I believe kale is one of the alkali cleansing plants? Yeah. Should kale be consumed in moderation? Yes. But just like anything else, if you consume too much of anything, you're going to get all the negative aspects of it. So that's why we're not making a full kale salad. We're gonna add some Swiss chard in it, right? And when you look at this Swiss chard, anybody on this live right now who's dealing with cardiovascular issues, anybody on this live right now who's dealing with cardiovascular issues, what does this look like? What does this look like? If you on this live right now dealing with cardiovascular issues, we talking about getting money for the body. I don't care whether you're an athlete, whether you're a truck driver, whether you're a health coach, right? What does this look like? Somebody said it looked like your brains, it looks like your blood vessels, right? So if you're eating to fix something, eat the foods that's mimicking what you have going on, right? So this meal, this kale salad, I'm about to show you how to take a simple kale salad and turn it into a nutrient-dense, circulatory system boosting, lymphatic system cleansing, digestive system flushing meal, right? So if we getting money for our bank accounts and that's how we eating our food, every meal, you should try to turn it up a notch. Every meal, you trying to get as much money as you can out of that meal, right? Stop eating auto withdrawals and poisoning your family on purpose. If your money comes from the food you eat, stop eating the fake foods causing your family to have all the withdrawals that's hurting them. We about to turn this kale salad, right, into something beautiful. So we got what we say it looks like our heart, blood vessels, veins, right? So we got a couple Swiss chard leaves. I'm pulling the main stem off just because it's tough and we're not cooking this. I'm pulling the main stem off because this is tough and I'm not cooking it, right? Boom. I'm about to chop this up and wash this. So right now we got some kale, we got some Swiss chard. It's gonna be a simple meal tonight. I'm just about to ball this up, right? And as I ball it up and I'm putting this in my hand, I'm putting all the energy from my heart. And you know your heart bumps, you got the ejection fraction. Every 6 to 8 seconds is pumping, pushing blood throughout your system. As this looks like blood and I'm squeezing this and my heart is pumping, we got a system of life going on right now. So I'm expecting some vitality to come out of this. That's how I actually make my food. We getting life out of food when I touch it, when I cook it, when I pray over it, right? So right now I'm just rough chopping this. Nothing fancy. I want it to be like some slaw, so I'm gonna cut this kind of fine, right? And I'm just gonna keep folding and chopping. Folding and chopping. And don't worry about me and my hands. My knife skills is all right? But if you're not used to using a knife, you may wanna do a little less at a time. But you just fold and chop, right? I'm turning it into a little slaw. This kale salad about to be bussin'. So I just got some regular kale and I got some Swiss chard. And this rough chop, every chop is intention. Ha, ha, ha. All right? And I hope to not hurt the kale. Some people say plants have lives too. All right, so we got our kale. We got our kale, we got our Swiss chard, right? Y'all see this? Look at this. Y'all see this? And you can see we got all the veins cut up nice and good, right? Booyah. Somebody said, I don't like the taste of kale. Kale tastes like, that's why you want to always try to get local grown vegetables, right? Because a lot of vegetables taste like whatever soil they were grown in, right? A lot of people don't know that. A lot of the vegetables taste like whatever soil they were grown in. That's why when you're dealing with local farmers who are composting their fruit and they're using organic methods to grow their vegetables, it tastes a lot cleaner, it tastes a lot crisper, right? Compared to something that's grown commercially. So yes, I'm putting this on the cabinet because I cleaned it before we started. I'm making this from my house and I'm about to wash it. I ain't letting my money go to waste. I'm gonna sprinkle a little baking soda on that. Let that clean. Put a little salt on it. Clean it again. And then I'm gonna rub the greens with some of these little spices we got over here. That's where I like to have fun. I like to have fun in the spices. Anybody knows me knows I love spices, right? Why do I love spices? Because as a nurse, if I could get you to start using spices, that's your medicine. As a nurse, if I could get you to start using your spices, that's your medicine, right? Look, this is our medicine cabinet. This is our medicine cabinet, right? I pour these out. This is how we get the herbs we need. Boom. This is the medicine cabinet, right? We got some milk thistle. We got a whole bunch of stuff, some mullein leaves, crushed bay leaves, right? But if you start cooking with herbs and spices, this is your medicine cabinet. That's what I want to teach you, right? And please, if you just joined in and don't know what we got going on, this is Monday's cooking class with Moorish Chef. I'm normally in my school, but tonight I let you all in Instagram. So some nights I go live, let you all in. This is my school. We do this every Monday. So if you want to know how to get into school, just send me a DM that says school. This is the recipe, the book that we got this recipe out of. If you want to join our school where we have weekly cooking classes, you can ask me what to cook during the week. We can vibe out, show each other different stuff. We got different courses in there. The cooking class. DM me the word school. Send me the message school, and I'm gonna send you the link. So right now I'm cleaning my greens. I'm letting the greens soak, right? So yes, the greens are important. The greens are important. The cruciferous greens, full of vitamin K, right? They're gonna help cleanse you out. But now, what are we gonna do to boost this salad? We got some beets, right? Anybody ever cook with beets? If you ever cook with a beet, you know a beet tastes like the dirt. So you wanna make sure you clean it a couple times, right? But watch this. The top of the beetroot is gone. But what does this also look like? What does this also look like? Looks like a heart, right? And when you squeeze it and you see the red juice come out of it, that's like your blood, right? This is like your blood. So if you're dealing with any type of circulation issues, you got a husband, you got a brother, you got somebody who's dealing with circulation issues and they can't do what they need to do, right? Beets help them. Beets mimic the blood. They have natural nitrates and they naturally dilate the blood vessels, right? The beetroot juice or the beet lemonade recipe is in my book as well, right? The beet lemonade recipe is in my book as well. So right now, we making kale salad, but because I love my cells, I'm gonna add some beets to my kale salad, right? And mind you, I don't like beets, but they're crunchy when they're fresh and they're sweet, right? If you get them fresh. So I'm just about to take this beet and I'm gonna slice it real small into slithers. So no, I'm not gonna have a beet salad. I'm gonna have beets in my salad, right? And I'm gonna slice them real thin. If you're dealing with any type of circulation issues, beets are for you. And because I want these smaller, I'm gonna cut them a little smaller, right? I want little slithers now that I think about it. All right, so I got some little slithers. We got some beet slithers to throw in our salad. We making a simple kale salad, but because our food goes into our bank account, which is our bodies, we're gonna give as many nutrients as we can to this salad. We're gonna give as many nutrients as we can to this salad. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna build this up on a plate. I'm gonna build this up on a plate so y'all can see how beautiful it comes out. The colors, right? So we're gonna start with the beets. And this is just stuff we about to throw into this kale and Swiss chard we got. If you're dealing with circulatory issues, go to Google, go to my book if you got it, look up foods for circulation. There's a chapter in my book that tells you foods for every organ system. If you go to the doctor and they say you're low in iron, there's a part in my book that tells you the top 25 minerals and vitamins and where to get them in everyday foods. So you have no excuse if you're dealing with the issue on how to naturally fix it, because not only do I have a cooking class inside my school where I show you how to cook food to heal your body, I created a manual that teaches you where to get the foods that I can actually cook from you every week. So what you do is now you create a list, you put it on your refrigerator, and you start cooking and eating from that list. Right? If you can't understand how to cook certain foods that's on the list, hit me up and I'll teach you how to incorporate them. Can somebody tell me what beets are good for? While we putting beets into our kale salad, can y'all tell me what beets are good for? Let's see here. Somebody said beets are good for anemia. Nope. I'm not gonna boil them. I'm gonna cut them up in different sizes, right? So I got those that's like slithers, and I'm gonna put these almost like bacon bits. These are gonna be almost like bacon bits. But this is a raw salad, nothing's getting cooked. Can anybody tell me some of the benefits of beets? All right, so these are getting cut up like bacon bits. Oh yeah. Let me wash my hands. Somebody said it helps with blood pressure. Somebody said it helps with blood circulation. All right, so we got our we're using our cabbage. Cabbage is good for your gut health, especially purple cabbage is high in antioxidants, right? So if you have an opportunity to cook for your family and they say green cabbage gives you 300 points and purple cabbage gives you 700 points, which one would you use? Somebody said it helps if you're low in iron. It helps if you have anemia. So if I said you could cook with cabbage, green cabbage gave you 500 points, purple cabbage gave you 700 points, which one would you eat? Purple, right? If I said you could have kale salad with or without the beets, watch this. You could have beets in your kale salad, which would give you 1,000 points, or you could have pork bacon in your kale salad, which would deduct 10,000 points. This is how you have to start eating. Your bodies are your bank account. Eat like you love yourself. Eat like you love yourself, right? So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that shredded cabbage in there, right? And now we're coming through with the sun-dried tomatoes. We're coming through with the sun-dried tomatoes because I have a body that's trying to heal. And I know I need my blood clean. I know I need my body free of free radicals. I need help with my circulatory system to get the minerals and vitamins where they need to be. And I know lycopene is essential in doing that. Vitamin A, Vitamin C is essential in doing that, right? So we already got the vitamin K. We got the vitamin K from the greens, right? Now we coming through with the vitamin C, vitamin A. That's how you start to get the minerals and vitamins, because you're going through the whole list in one little salad, right? So now we got the sun-dried tomatoes. And because we just coming through and we add in color, I'm just gonna throw this. I'm all about color, eating a rainbow, right? I'm all about eating a rainbow when we cooking. And this is how you get children eating certain foods. Add color. Add color to the plate and watch the children be like, oh, wow. And granted, they may want to eat it with their hands, but let them eat the food with their hands. I'm about to mix this salad with my hand. It's for my family. It's for me. We making some wraps tomorrow. I'm trying to convince my wife to go to the beach or something. We got a little beach. Even if you're in Atlanta, it's a little beach close. There's a couple beaches close. Hopefully it stop raining, sun come out. We make some wraps. We may go to the park, may go to the study hall. We going somewhere. We getting out the house, so I'm making some wraps, right? We not getting no fast food. We don't stop to get fast food if I'm in charge. We taking some snacks out the house, and I'm showing you how to make this kale salad. So look, it only takes a couple minutes. I've just been talking and yapping my mouth. So as you can see, we got the beets. We got the red, purple cabbage. We got the orange peppers. We're about to come through with the onions, and I'm gonna need two slices of onions. Colors. Use more colors. Every time you get a chance, use more colors. And everything has a purpose, right? These are not just onions. Onions have a healing property. I'm about to get some garlic. Garlic has a healing property, right? Everything has a purpose when you're cooking. I'm gonna slice this tomato up and put a piece of this tomato in here. A simple kale salad, but this is gonna be one of these kale salads where you're gonna get like enough money for like 3 meals after eating this kale salad. Sometimes you eat and it's a withdrawal. We not perfect. Sometimes you eat and it's a withdrawal. We not perfect. But don't eat a bunch of withdrawals in a row and then wondering why your stomach hurt. Wondering why your doctor say you pre-diabetic. Because you had chips for lunch. You had Chick-fil-A for dinner. You had Waffle House for breakfast. You had Starbucks that morning. And you may have had a fruit salad or something before you went to bed, but that was your meals. You're not getting the money you need for your body. But if I could cook and show you how to cook, show you how to cook for your family and make meals that actually have beneficial properties, all right. I just threw this fresh tomato in here because yes, we got the sun-dried tomatoes, but the fresh tomato just adds another little twist to it. Wash my hands. I'm always washing my hands. All right, we about to get ready to make our kale salad, right? We about to get ready to make our kale salad. So these are just some of the things that we got to go in our kale salad. We got our beets. We chopped them 2 different ways. We chopped them like bacon bits, and then we chopped them in slithers. We got some fresh tomatoes. We got some sun-dried tomatoes. We got some purple cabbage. We got some purple onions, and we got some yellow peppers, right? We just about to throw this in our kale salad, but every one of these has a property. If you're inside my school, if you're watching this and want to be a part of the school, we send out the recipe. I send out what some of these herbs and stuff do. Right now, we're about to come through with some hemp seed. What do hemp seeds do for your body? We're coming through with some pumpkin seeds. I only got a couple left because I use them a lot. Pumpkin seeds help clean the parasites out of your body. We're coming through with some Manuka honey. Manuka honey is good for the inflammation and for your digestive system. We're coming through with some purple Seamoss. We adding purple Seamoss to the salad, right? We're giving more minerals and vitamins. This is about to be one of those salads that you say, yo, this gave me money. This had me feeling like it was life. This had me feeling like I could run 100 miles. This had me feeling like I could go home and actually study and focus and do something. That's what food is supposed to do. If you eat food afterwards and all you want to do is go to sleep, that food failed you. If you ate food and all you want to do is go to sleep afterwards, that food failed you. Your food is supposed to give you life. I'm trying to show you how to cook for your family's cells. I'm trying to show you how to get money for your family's cellular bank account. As a nurse, I don't want to see y'all in a hospital. I want to teach you how to actually help your family today. I want to teach you how to help your family today. This is not just a cookbook. This is a guidebook to healing your family. Does anybody have the book? Does anybody have the book? Does anybody on here right now have my book? I want to see. I want to see who really be supporting or who really be trying to learn. Some people don't really be trying to learn. Some people will spend $300 for some concert tickets and not spend the money to actually learn how to heal their family. I'm just cleaning the shell off of this garlic so I can use it. I'm cleaning the shell off the garlic so I can chop it up and use it. All right, so I'm about to peel my garlic and we're about to throw a whole bunch of stuff in the kitchen. She said, I don't have a kitchen to cook in yet. Yeah, I don't got a kitchen either. I'm at my wife's house. One day we're gonna have a mansion where everybody can come cook at together like Drake's crib. We're gonna have a crib like Rick Ross' house where everybody can come to cooking class in person, right? But I don't got that kitchen yet. I don't care if I'm on the side of a mountain in Afghanistan. I don't care. I'll pull up to one of y'all house and we'll cook outside. I don't care what type of kitchen we at. I don't care where we at. Any one of y'all, I'm about to go on tour. I don't be putting too much on social media, but I'm about to go on tour. We're about to hit 10 different cities in 4 months. We're about to hit 10 different cities in 4 months. If you want to see me in your city, just send me a message. And especially if you already got my book and a part of my program, I'll pull up to your house. I'll cook with your family. My wife like, what? Come on, don't play with me. We healing the community for real. All right, so I got the garlic peel, right? Jacksonville, Florida. I was just down in Jacksonville not too long ago. I'd love to come back to Jacksonville. I got to make my way to New York. I got to make my way to Nicholas Bookstore. I got to make my way to New York. But I'm on my way to Carolina. We're on our way to Alabama. We're on our way to Texas. I'm on my way to Virginia. I'm on my way to Cleveland, Ohio. So we got a couple cities coming up, right? All right, so look. Our kale is done. Our fill-in is done. I done talked and procrastinated enough. It's time to put this thing together. Right? DMV, Chicago. I need to come to Chicago. I got a couple partners out there in Chicago. You know, the Moors are heavy in Chicago. Man, all y'all got to do is hit me, and if we got a plan, we can put it together. If you got a plan of actually connecting with the community, hit me. Let's put it together. I don't care whether it's 15 people or 1,500 people. Because once I touch those couple lives, they're going to go home and teach everybody else what I just taught them. Right? I'll be in Virginia this weekend. If you in VA, hit me up. Please, this book is the foundation of everything I teach, right? Boom. What is Seamoss? Do not get my book off Amazon. Please go to my website. My website is in the description. Please get my book off my website. So look, this recipe that we're using right now is in the book. So we actually about to go through it right quick, and then I'm gonna wrap this up, right? This recipe right here is in the book. Anybody who purchases this book tonight, send me a message and I'll send you the ebook, the introduction to this for free. So that way you can have a digital copy too. So anybody who purchases the Cellular Health 101 manual, as you can see, this is a hardcover book, self-published by my family and I, mainly my wife. She put my name on it, right? So this is the book my family put out. Try not to get it off Amazon. I put my website in here, right? Please, this book is the key to saving your family. I teach you about healthcare. I teach you about your cells. I teach you about grocery shopping. I teach you about what foods are harming your family. I teach you about how to plan meals to actually save money when making the food, right? But this recipe is one of the recipes in the back, right? So we've been on here for about 30 minutes. We got about 15 minutes to go. So please, if you don't have my Cellular Health 101 book, I'm about to read how I actually wrote the recipes, right? So that way you can see how dope this is, right? Watch this. I'm actually reading from the book, and y'all about to see how we go through the recipe, all right? Somewhere in the world right now, there's a report being furnished that states kale, its goitrogens, its glyphosates, and oxalates are harming everyday Americans. I would not be dismissive, yet cautious to follow such rhetoric. Yes, pesticide-riddled greens, eating greens grown in lackluster soil, and eating greens not local can have you second-guessing if kale is actually for you. But if you have eaten fast food anytime this year, I guarantee this kale salad wrap that we about to make is quick and easy, and is the best substitute that you could have to be taken on a go, right? Yes, intermittent fasting is excellent. Intermittent fasting is excellent. So this recipe is my wife's recipe. So it says, Nia often has moments, my wife, my beautiful wife, right? My wife often have moments where she likes to impose raw vegan lifestyle on our family. I'm not raw vegan. I'm not trying to convince you to be raw vegan. But what I am trying to convince you all to do is eat for your body, eat for your blood type, eat to heal your family. So if once a week, once a month, you need to know how to make a raw vegan meal so you can make it cellular intentional with the stuff you need to cleanse your blood, to help with your circulation, this is where you come, right? So when she likes to impose a raw vegan lifestyle on our family for immune, brain, or integumentary health, and this recipe is an easy one to whip up. It's great to have a bowl on hand to either throw in a wrap or add some sprouted legumes and root vegetables to for a power-packed salad for trail walks, long car rides around Atlanta, or post-workout snacks. Either way, do not be discouraged about adding a simple wrap, colorful salad, or even kale to your weekly meals if you can find something that fits your liking. Try locally grown kale to maximize the love and the nutrients, right? So it takes about 20 minutes to make, if I'm not talking so much. It takes about 10 ingredients. The ingredients are in the book. If you got the book, you got this. If you in my school, you got this, right? We got olive oil, nutritional yeast. We got liquid aminos, sun-dried tomatoes. We got organic hemp seeds. We got my purple Seamoss, right? Carmen say, how often should I eat kale salad? I would say once or twice a week, if at least twice a month, right? But if you're not eating kale salad twice a month, now you eating some Swiss chard. So you don't have to eat kale 5 times a week, but try to eat some type of green once or twice a week, or once or twice a day, and just switch them up. Yes, I sell the Seamoss on my website. I don't do everything every day. I do 1 or 2 things a day and spread them out. I make beet juice. I don't drink beet juice every day. We may drink it 4 times in a row, and then we may miss it for a week. But while we miss it, we drinking green juice. You just want to start getting money from your body in different ways, right? Your body is your bank account. The way you eat is like secondary income. You want 6 and 7 streams of income for your body. If you taking the Seamoss, you exercising, you drinking the beet juice, you making the raw vegan, you substituting a lot of the minerals and vitamins I say in the book. Yes, we talk about diabetes. If you talk about diabetes, you're talking about organ. We teach cellular health, right? So we got the red onion, we got the lemon, the cayenne pepper, the crushed red pepper, the garlic. We're using black salt. We're using black salt. We're using black salt, right? Black salt has more minerals and vitamins than pink salt. So we kicking up this meal. We're doing everything we can to make it cellular intentional. We're using some cumin. We're using a tomato, and we got our kale, and we got our Swiss chard, right? So right now, we're about to put some of this in a blender. And I'm reading straight out the book. If you got the book, this recipe is in the book, right? Let me wash my hands. When I say I appreciate you all, right? Because even if I get 1 or 2 of you all to start learning, I swear, I've been doing this for 28 years, right? I've literally been doing this for 28 years. If I could get 1 or 2 of you all a week, 1 or 2 of you all a week, online, 1 or 2 of you all a week in the community, that's 5 people a week. If I do that every week throughout the month, that's 25, 30 people a month. I've been doing that for the last 25 years. These are thousands of lives I've impacted, truly, right? So look, right now, inside the blender, we're going with, and if you got the book, the measurements are in here. If you got the book, the kale salad recipe measurements are in here. I'm not going with the measurements because I only got 1 hand, right? So we're going with a 1/2 cup of olive oil. And right there, that's about 1/4 cup. This is not olive oil. This is avocado oil, right? And just to show y'all how versatile you're going to be, or can be, I use the avocado oil. And now I'm coming through with some coconut oil, right? So even if you don't have olive oil, you're gonna use coconut oil or you're gonna use avocado oil. You ain't gonna use no daggone canola oil, no vegetable oil. We're not using anything that's gonna hurt us. Vegetable oil oxidizes your cells. Vegetable oil causes inflammation. Vegetable oil slows down your metabolism, right? If I'm trying to show you how to heal yourself, use ingredients. This big old thing of coconut oil was $9 at Sam's Club. Unrefined virgin organic coconut oil. This whole thing was $10. This is just like getting a thing of Crisco, right? But this has good beneficial properties. So we got some coconut oil, some olive oil in there. We're gonna throw 3 cloves of garlic off in there. This is when we're gonna add my purple Seamoss. Yes, if you need purple Seamoss, go to my website. If you need purple Seamoss, we ship it. Can y'all see that? Y'all see that? That's purple Seamoss. We about to whip up and ship out, right? So if you need purple Seamoss, please get it from my website. So the book calls for a tablespoon of purple sea moss. Yo, look how beautiful that look. Look how beautiful this sea moss look. Please, if you don't know about sea moss and never tried it or want to try it, my purple sea moss, look how beautiful this is, right? Look how jelly. That look like some gel, though. That's some real gel. I know some of y'all get this stuff and it be running. So you're putting the purple sea moss in there. And because I'm not only a president, I'm a client, I'm gonna take that, right? Take that. No diddy. All right, so now we're coming through with the cumin. But before we do that, we're gonna add the liquid aminos. We got some coconut aminos. We went as clean as we could. It's saying a 1/4 cup of coconut aminos. Boom. We got our sun-dried tomatoes. It's asking for a 1/4 a cup. Half of the red onion. Some nutritional yeast and our black salt, right? And we're gonna blend this up. And I'm going specifically by the book. So if any of you all got my book, I'm using the exact recipe that's in the book. So we following it to the T for the most part, right? So we got a 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. And this is gonna be like our cheese. This is gonna be like the cheese that's gonna mix our salad together. And I'm putting all this intentional stuff. The farmer's market or Publix, to be honest, Walmart got some of this stuff. Walmart got hemp seeds now. Walmart got nutritional yeast. Not saying you wanna get your nutritional yeast from Walmart, but if you can't find it from anywhere else, this is nutritional yeast. This is what gives it like a smoky, cheesy flavor. When you're making vegan cheese and stuff, this is what a lot of people use a lot of times. Nutritional yeast, right? So we got the nutritional yeast. We got the liquid aminos. I'm about to squeeze half a lemon. Why am I acting so funny? I'm about to squeeze half a lemon. I slice it long way so I can find my seeds. So that way when I squeeze it, I'm not squeezing no seeds in there. So I squeeze it long way, find my seeds, and pop my seeds out. That way when I squeeze it, I'm not fishing for seeds inside of. So I'm adding a whole 1/2 a lemon. I think we had some cayenne pepper. It says a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If you like it hotter, go hotter. If you don't like cayenne, use a little less, but definitely use cayenne because cayenne has beneficial properties, right? A lot of people go with cayenne, honey, and lemon juice in the morning, right? How many of you all heard people take a mixture of cayenne, honey, and lemon juice in the morning? We just put the lemon juice in here. Now we're putting the cayenne in here, right? And that was actually smoked peppers that I put in there. So now I'm coming back with the cayenne. I add smoked peppers to add a little smoky flavor, right? So how many of you all heard of the cayenne, the lemon juice, and the honey in the morning? So we coming through with our Manuka honey. We coming through with our Manuka honey, right? So we just added the honey, the lemon juice, and the cayenne. And we doing this to the kale with the beets and the Swiss chard, right? So now we coming through and I'm adding the 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. If you know cumin is a soulful spice, right? Cumin is a soulful spice. And look, if you have the book, we're not just making food. We're not just making kale salad. The book tells you hemp seeds contain over 30% fat. They're exceptionally rich in 2 essential fatty acids, leanic acid, omega-6, and alpha-leanic acid, omega-3. Hemp seeds are also a great source of protein while containing significant amounts of vitamin E and minerals such as phosphorus, potassium, sodium, magnesium, sulfur, calcium, iron, and zinc. Red kale, which we didn't use red kale tonight, we actually used Swiss chard, but Swiss chard too is good for digestion, aids in speeding up the metabolism, helps in bone and joint maintenance, is rich in fiber, which also improves the digestive health and keeps you feel fuller longer, which means it improves your satiety, right? It's also packed with vitamin A, which helps support the eyesight, especially if you are older. Black salt aids in weight loss, cures acidity if you got a lot of acid in your body. It aids as a laxative, promotes hair growth, has antioxidant properties. It contains things like iron, calcium, magnesium, right? All this is in the book. Boom. So now we about to blend this up. We got our little paste. And before we blend that up, right? We added all our ingredients. We got our oil, we got our garlic, we got our purple Seamoss, we got our cumin, we got our amino acid, we got our sun-dried tomatoes, we got our nutritional yeast, we got our cayenne, our lemon juice, and our honey. And y'all almost made me forget our red onion. So we putting the red onion in here. Boom, right? And we about to blend this. I'm gonna add a little bit of moon jug water. I'm gonna add a little bit of moon jug water. Just a little bit to make it real pasty. Not much, just a couple drops. And I'm about to show you what this looks like when we finish with it. All right, so this right here is our glue. If y'all just joining, yeah, moon jug water. Y'all ain't ever heard of moon jug water? Moon jug water. Nah. And it come in different sizes too. They got different sizes, right? So look, so now we got our paste, right? Y'all see we got our little paste. So we about to bring it all home. We got our kale and our Swiss chard that we cleaned. We got our kale and our Swiss chard that we cleaned, right? I'm about to add that to a bowl and get it everywhere. And matter of fact, I may need a bigger bowl. Oh, I ain't about to waste all that kale now. Boom. Let me wash my hands. All right, so look, we about to make this kale salad come to a wrap. This recipe is inside the Cellular Health 101 manual, right? Simple kale salad. I talk too much, so of course it took me longer than it was supposed to, right? But that's all good. Right now, you about to see how we about to bring it all together. So we got our little sun-dried tomato, cayenne, nutritional yeast. We got our little mix, our blend that we just made, right? We're gonna add this to our kale salad. This right here has the cayenne, the Manuka honey, the lemon juice, the sun-dried tomatoes, nutritional yeast, the coconut aminos, right? So this is all healthy stuff. We got the coconut oil, right? We're adding this to our kale, right? We adding this to our kale. And I ain't leaving none behind. I made this. I know what it is. I ain't leaving none of this behind. Boom, right? So I'm getting all of that good fat, cayenne. It's gonna help boost the immune system. It's gonna help speed up your metabolism if you're trying to lose weight. Oh yeah, that's good. So look, now we have our sauce that we just made, right? Y'all see me make that. Y'all see we got the stuff that we sliced up earlier. We got our beets. We got our sun-dried tomatoes. We got some onions. We got some red cabbage. We got some yellow peppers. We got some Roma tomatoes, and we got some slither beets. We're gonna slide this off in there. Y'all see that, right? Was not hard at all. Was that hard? No, it was not hard. Say it with me. No, it was not hard. And some of y'all like, yo, we done. We about to mix this up, right? If y'all ever cook with me, y'all understand I'm the Moorish chef. I have a bachelor's degree of nursing. I've been cooking plant-based for over 27 years. So yes, this salad is good. This salad is ready to go. But I'm not done because this salad is for my family. This salad is for y'all. This salad is teaching you how to get money for your body. I'm not just making food to feed your face. I'm making food to heal you, right? So yes, this salad is great right now, but we're not done. We know pumpkin seeds help cleanse the parasites out of our body, right? So we're gonna come through with some pumpkin seeds. We're gonna add those off in there. We're gonna add the black salt. We know the black salt has a lot of minerals, a lot of vitamins for us, right? We just said the iron, the magnesium, the sulfur, right? Boom. We're gonna add the black salt. We know crushed red peppers have their own beneficial properties, so we're gonna come through with the crushed red peppers, right? We're gonna add some of those off in there. Spice it up a little bit. And then we coming through, we said with the hemp seeds for all the extra protein, right? And because we're talking extra protein, we're gonna do about 3 scoops of hemp seeds. Boom. And because I know me, and I know I like it a little spicy, I'm gonna add a couple fresh pieces of garlic to this, even though I added it to the juice, or the little glue, or the little gel, or the little cheese, or the little sauce mixture that we just made, whatever you want to call it, is money. We just made some money for our bodies. So I'm cutting up some garlic real fine, And I'm just about to add this extra garlic to there, boom. All right. And even though we added the lemon juice in earlier, I'll make sure I pop my seed out. And I'm gonna add some more lemon juice. That's the outside of the garlic. I'm gonna add some more lemon juice. Boom. And then we about to mix it, right? And I'm about to wash my hands because I'm making this for my family. And I'm about to use my hands to mix this. I could use some tongs. I got some pretty tongs right here. I could use some tongs. Y'all want to see this before I start mixing it? We got the hemp seeds, we got the beets, we got the tomatoes, we got the sun-dried tomatoes, we got the garlic, right? This is not hard to make. We got this purple Seamoss in there, right? And it smells so good. I smell the cumin mainly. I smell the cumin, right? But as I start to mix this up, and I start to think about the love that I put into all them ingredients, by putting them ingredients together, when I think about the beets that's in here, And look, y'all got me being bougie. I'm using my hands to mix the food. Because listen, when you making dough, when you making certain things and you get an opportunity to use your hands, a lot of cultures eat with their hands, right? A lot of cultures eat with their hands. So when you get an opportunity to massage your food with your hands and actually put them ingredients into there, and I'm massaging the leaves and I'm making sure all the herbs and spices get into that, right? I'm massaging the leaves, making sure all the herbs and spices. Now, if I was making this for a festival or something, I would not be using my hands. But look at this kale salad that we about to stuff into a wrap, right? Look at this kale salad that we about to stuff into a wrap. It's juicy, it's tender, and y'all seen this was a full bowl of kale. It was actually overflowing, but now it's starting to get weighed down with some of the ingredients. I'm gonna wash my hands. Ooh! All right. If you just joining, we BS for a while, but we got it done. We just made some cellular intentional kale salad, right? This recipe is inside my book. This recipe is good for your digestive health, good for your circulatory health. It's good if you're trying to speed up your metabolism and lose weight. It's something that you can eat throughout the week. It's something that you can eat on the go. The recipe is in my book. And when I say this is something that gives you protein, who's ever put Seamoss in a salad before? Who's ever, matter of fact, let me put this in a clear bowl so y'all can see it. Let me put this in a clear bowl so y'all can see it. I ain't about to do y'all like that. Let me put this in a clear bowl so y'all can see it. Where them tongs go? We ain't use no kitchen. What that is on the stove, that's Seamoss. Look at this salad. We didn't use no stove. All we used was a knife, right? We got Seamoss in there, sun-dried tomatoes. And if you want to, you could put some, I do it sometimes. We got some little craisins or some almonds. You could put those on top, right? So I'm about to bust this kale salad down. I'm gonna taste it, right? And like I said, you can put this in a wrap. You can eat this as a side. You can make this to go as a salad. Seamoss. Salad ain't a salad. Food ain't food. Nutrition ain't nutrition if you ain't putting it in your body to actually fuel you. So let's taste it, right? A little easy salad. This salad was easy as ever. I ain't gonna front. It's spicy. It actually tastes cooked. The kale and the Swiss chard actually tastes cooked. And because we use the nutritional yeast, the smoked paprika, and the sun-dried tomatoes and the cumin, it has a soulful, smoky taste that also aids to the perception of it being cooked, right? And then we added the black salt to it that went further into the perception of it being cooked, right? This meal is good. Easy, simple, kale salad. Oh, we put Seamoss in there. Who's ever had Seamoss in a salad to help with the actual sauce, right? We had Seamoss in the salad to help with the sauce, right? We had hemp seeds. We had pumpkin seeds. We had cayenne. We had Manuka honey. We had black salt. It was nothing that would hurt your body or cause you to feel like you just ate something that was going to set you back, right? A couple times a week, you got to eat food that doesn't set you back. You got to eat food that shows you how much you love your body, right? I'm about to get off live so I can clean up my mess because I made a big mess tonight. But hopefully y'all seen how easy it was to make a kale salad. Like I said, the best thing about this kale salad, it got the beets in it. It got the red, purple cabbage in it. We eating beets, family. We eating beets, family. If y'all know, like I know, I ain't grew up eating no damn beets. I ain't grew up eating Seamoss. I ain't grew up eating black salt. I didn't grow up eating hemp seeds. But I just showed you all how to make all the same things I didn't grow up eating because I learned, I studied. Is this in your old book? The old book is 65 pages. If you have my ebook, this is not the ebook. This is actually a hardcover, 265-page manual. Miss Honey Red, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. All you have to do, anybody on this live who think they missed it, we go live every Monday cooking. We go live every Monday cooking. All you have to do is send me a message and say school, and I'll let you into the school. Right here, my website is carlosadamsbay.com. www.carlosadamsbay.com. Please, this is a hardcover book. Everybody who orders my book, I send a message of love and I autograph it. I put my heart and soul in this book. Ms. Ross, send me a message. No, Tree, send me a message. DM me and say school because I can't screenshot it right now. If you want to be in the school where we do cooking lessons, we do shopping tips, you all can influence what I cook. I will send you the link. I just need you to say school. Miss Bossy, who are you? Miss Bossy, are you still up here? I'm about to get off. I love you all. I'm on a couple devices, so we pivoting. I'm on a couple